Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we take a look at the short-term but also the long-term wave count. A lot of people always ask or regularly ask for the long-term targets. So we take a look at the, let's say, the targets for the next all-time high for ADA. But we start with the lower level wave count here, the lower level price action. I would really like to see here at least one more low for ADA. I think it would be good to reach the 88.7% FIB level, which is sort of in the region between 29 and 30 cents. We've missed that briefly, and so my view is still that ideally we are going to see here one more low. And this could, however, depending on how we count this could come down all the way down, maybe even to 15 cents. Now, don't necessarily see that, but at the moment, what I can tell you, I mean, we're coming here from a downtrend. What I can tell you is that the price hasn't done enough yet to convince me that a low is already in. The overall price structure for me is not yet convincingly bullish, so I'm still looking here at one more low ideally. However, I would personally change my view should we be able to move above the 41.1 cent level here, the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level, because as soon as we get above the 78.6 FIB level, it is rather unlikely that this is still a move down. Yeah, and then we are retracing more than it would be ideal, and then it is most likely something different, or we can at least be carefully a little bit more bullish, right? But overall, I mean, to really prove and act as evidence that a low is in for ADA, a lot of things need to happen, but that's stuff for the future. At the moment, we're focusing here on the lower level wave count, and yeah, I'm still looking at a possible wave 3 down in which we might be. There are other possibilities, but they are not that relevant. It is relevant here what's happening now in the very short term. And what we can see is that the choppy price action to the upside here is not really impulsive. Yeah, so this could possibly, this could become an impulse. But it would mean that we are currently here in this C wave. So if we say, okay, we get one more low, then it would be quite likely that what we are seeing here is just a wave A up due to the 3-wave price structure, a wave B down, which was also a 3-wave structure, and the wave C is currently unfolding, and then we would come down. With this wave C, it's obviously a 5-wave move. We could say that we have seen already a wave 1-2 setup. Made you aware, we're currently holding here the channel support, that we're now in the 3rd wave. Target for the 3rd wave I can give you as well. That would be around 36.5 cents. And then we would be in this 3rd wave. We have another 1-2 setup here. So afterwards we should get a wave 3 over wave 3. But only as long as we are really holding the, ideally the channel support. But more importantly, we need to hold the wave 2 low here at 32.1 cents. I think if we go below 32.1 cents, then we're coming down. First support around 29 to 30 cents. So nothing has changed really. Again, evidence that we are in something, let's say, well, not that we are in something bullish, but that we are really in this C wave, in my opinion, will be obtained when we get to that wave 3 target here that I just mentioned. And then obviously when we see 5 waves up. As soon as we see 5 waves up here, we need to be on the side of caution, because that means that the wave pattern is exhausted and that we could very well then come down here already in a wave to the downside and make a lower low. And ideal target for me would be the, let's say, 29 to 30 cent level, but it might really also go lower because many coins have actually dropped below that key level, and yeah, ADA might not be an exception here. But what you need to understand is that this is a key support level, that 29 to 30 cent level. And should we really get above that 41.1 cent level in this C wave, then it's most likely not a wave C anymore, and then we could look at something more bullish. But even then, because we have made a new low here, no, we haven't made a new low. But well, then I would have to count this as some kind of a 1-2 setup, with the wave 1 though being a 3-wave move, which means this move down here would then have to be a wave 3, also as a 3-wave move, because then I would count all of this as a leading diagonal. But to keep it simple, I gave you the key levels that are really of relevance here. And in terms of an overall target for the C wave, I think we can look here at something around the 38 cent level, the high of the wave A. Generally, if we now go to the 4-hour chart, which is a bit more meaningful than the 1 hour, you can see that we are not really pushing higher in momentum here. So it's really slow at the moment, and you see that. I mean, it's boring price action at the moment. After last week was really a lot of action in the market. But yeah, I mean, just look at the MACD. It is sort of losing bullish momentum again. It's sort of hovering sideways. The RSI also can't really push above 50. So that is not really a lot of certainty in the market, and it's rather sideways action. I mean, we are at the moment constrained in the channel, and we just need to wait for a breakout here. I mean, at the moment, again, this could be a 1-2 setup, basically a solid trade setup here in the C wave, but it would need to be, obviously, it would need to hold the low here, which is the 32.1 cent level, and the stop loss would need to sit somewhere below that, in my opinion. No financial advice. Now let's take a look at the longer term price action, because a lot of people asked for price targets for the next all-time high. This is a chart in which I only focus on the short-term price action normally, so haven't labeled the long-term chart here, but the view is that this here was a larger wave 1, which peaked back in May, and then we had an A overshooting wave B and a C wave in a wave 2, in which we probably still are. And based on this assumption, we can actually calculate a price target now, and we do this by taking that low. It doesn't need to be 100% exact, but just to give you some kind of a guideline here, and the target would take us to around $4.35 as a minimum target in the next all-time high, provided ADA will survive, which I think it will, but that's only my view. But that is the target in the next all-time high. If we get a new all-time high, it should get there at the very least. Normally sort of in the region between the 1.618 and the 200% extension. And then we should get, that would be a wave 3, a larger wave 3. Then there should be a wave 4 down and a wave 5 up. And that would then take us even higher, maybe sort of in the region around $6.85. Okay, and this is my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.